Shout out to Coca 2005 for sending me this story. Now, y'all are looking at the title. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? I said specifically that this trial would get delayed yet again. I said keep an eye on certain dates, and I hope that you did, because his trial would get delayed again. Now, I talked about this particular trial a couple months ago. I said, watch, they're going to delay this again. They want Harvey Weinstein to walk so bad. And people claim that Bill Cosby had all this power. I said, Bill Cosby, if he had power, it pales in comparison to that of Harvey Weinstein. Because if he did, Bill Cosby would still be having postponed trials like crazy and wouldn't be in jail right now. But Harvey Weinstein, I can't count how many times, because I've lost count, how many times he was supposed to go to trial and how many times those trials ended up getting delayed. Over and over again. He was supposed to go to trial in June 3rd, for the, I don't know what number of a delayed trial this was supposed to be. But guess what? It got delayed to September. And this was made by the judge. Harvey Weinstein is in the pockets of a lot of people in high places. This man has managed to use his money and his power and his influence to steal attorneys from other people. He has used his money, power, and influence to sway the public. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what you call power. That's a whole nother level of white privilege right there that some with white privilege can't even attain. But he's able to do it. I'm telling you, they're doing everything that they can to make sure Harvey Weinstein walks away from this. They know this man is guilty of what he's been accused of. They know that. But they're doing their best not to get him in jail. Jeffrey Epstein is another one. I think Jeffrey Epstein has way more money because I think he's at billionaire status. But see, they're not going to do to them what they've been doing to other black men in entertainment or black men with influence or a lot of wealth. Because they have a certain narrative that they have to present. And they're going to make sure that that narrative stays consistent. Consistent for them as far as allowing them to slide, and consistent for us to make sure that we do not. I'm telling you, Harvey Weinstein is not going to jail. They might as well just drop everything right now and let the man go, because what they're doing is they're just tying everything up into these court systems, and it's costing people money. And it's wasted time. They know they want to let the man go. They might as well just go ahead and do it. They figured the only punishment that he has received so far is that he's become a disgraced mogul. And that's it. They feel like that's the only punishment he deserves of it, but they want that too. Years from now, they probably won't even talk about Harvey Weinstein in this manner. But years from now, they're going to be talking about Bill Cosby, everything from 2004 on, when all of this stuff started to really kick in. Especially in 2017. Or 2018. Whenever it is that he went to, they sent him to jail. And you don't hear a peep out of people like Gloria Allred or Lisa Bloom. And remember, Lisa Bloom said she was going to take up I was about to say take up the tab. You might as well call it that, for Harvey Weinstein, because she believed that he was innocent and that he didn't do what he was accused of, but then quickly backtrack when the backlash was getting ready to kick in and on her ass. Harvey Weinstein, I'm saying now, Harvey Weinstein is not going to jail. I would be pleasantly surprised if he even served 1 day in prison. But I know that's not going to happen. And they keep postponing these trials, and they never ever give an explanation as to why they do it. Have y'all ever noticed that? Every time they postpone a trial for Harvey Weinstein, they never really give an explanation as to why they're doing it. They just do it. out of nowhere. It just happens, and it goes and it flies under the radar. Let's be real here. Let me know down in the comments. Did any of y'all hear about this on any mainstream media outlet? Did y'all hear this on CNN? Was this on Fox News? Was it on MSNBC? Hell, was it even on your local affiliate networks? Or was you hearing it from me for the first time ever? And the first time I hear about it, it had to come from an internet article. They put a lot of stuff under the radar, but if Harvey Weinstein was a black man, it would be everywhere. But that's what happens when you control the media. You control the narrative. They would never put Harvey Weinstein out there the way that they put Bill Cosby out there. It just would not, and for them, could not happen. If it did, then that was just something that got out of control that they can't pull back, because then the public's going to demand more. And a lot of people don't even know this happened. That's why I'm so grateful when I have subscribers who can send me stories like this that I could speak on, because guess what? I wouldn't have thought to go look for this. And reason being, because I know Harvey Weinstein is going to walk. It's like every time I would find an article about him, I would get disappointed every time, but not surprised, but I would be disappointed every time. But I would be like, I'm right at the same time. I don't expect much to come from this, because I already know how it's going to turn out. It's pretty much already written. The cards is stacked in his favor. The deck is stacked in his favor. Pretty much. He's going to walk away from this, and they're going to continue focusing on majority pretty much black men to go after, because they feel that we are easier targets. And remember, when that whole Me Too thing kicked off, it was Harvey Weinstein who was the first person up on the chopping block. But he's also now the person that continues to get away. They're not coming, and also too, they're not coming at him as hard as they could. Because remember, with Bill Cosby, they came at him at his neck hard. But you know what? Unfortunately, it was a lot of our own that did that. Notice that white people really ain't coming at Harvey Weinstein like that, like black people came at Bill Cosby. If they were coming at Harvey Weinstein the way that we came at Bill Cosby, Harvey Weinstein, his back would have probably been up against the wall no matter how much money and power and influence he had. But they're not. Although they should, but we know that they won't. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments, and I will talk to you in the next one.